So what is an ALE? In IDOC, we have the ALE concept. So in this ALE stands for Application Link Enabling. Okay, which links two systems. ALE, it's like like it is a connection, like internet connection between two systems. Okay, SAP to non-SAP or SAP to SAP, non-SAP to SAP. It will connect. Without ALE, we cannot transfer the data. ALE mainly has three layers: application layer and distribution layer and communication layer. Application layer is contains the application related data like SD module, FI, SAP application. All this application related data it will contain in application layer. Okay, distribution layer, it will decide whom we have to send the data, to whom we have to be sending the data. That's receiving party or sending party. Mainly it will be there in the distribution layer. Communication layer, third, but communication is nothing but that feedback, whether the what is this data is in transmission stage or receiving stage or it is sending stage. It will be done through ports. There are mainly two ports. One is TRFC and second one is file ports. With this like FTP, TCP, other things will be there, but mainly we use TRFC and file ports in IDOC to transmit the data. Okay, ALE uses IDOC as a vehicle, which means in medium of exchange between two systems. Okay, this is the first one. What are the advantages of ALE and IDOC? So generally we will have reduce of errors, data entry errors, processing time, reduction of processing time, electronic maintenance of record data, in reducing inventories, better planning. We have standard means of communication. It means there will be certain standard way of sending communications. Okay, and better business processes. These are the advantages we have with these ALEs. And what is in EDI? EDI, electronic data interchange. Okay, it relates to the exchange of business data in structured format between two systems. EDI subsystem generally converts IDOC data into one of many EDI formats, and it generates the EDI file in X2, X12 format, and then middleware translate this X12 file to an IDOC format. Then the IDOC is sent to the SAP system. Guys, I have little doubt here. Can anyone tell me if you know? First, we are converting the IDOC file into EDI X12 format. Then this middleware translate this X12 format to again IDOC. Okay, this IDOC is sent to the SAP system. So in this process, we are converting this IDOC into Excel format. Then Excel format will be converted to IDOC. Why we are doing this process two times? We can straight away transfer this Excel format to other file now. Does anyone understand what is it? Hello.
Yes. Can you repeat once? You are discussing
In
about the
EDI,
second question, right?
no, third question. What is in EDI?
Okay.
In EDI, it's EDI is like electronic data interchange.
Data
Okay,
interchange, yes.
it will transfer the business data in structured format between two systems. In EDI,
Okay.
how the system works, first EDI will convert the IDOC into EDI format, that is X12 format. Then middleware
IDOC data into one of the many EDI formats.
correct. In this many X12 format will come.
Yeah, and it many EDI formats and generates EDI file in an X12 format.
Correct.
It converts many EDI formats and generates the X12 format. The middleware then translate X12 format to an IDOC format, and then IDOC is sent to the SAP system. Okay,
So
here,
my question is,
yeah,
Here
here
there
everything is
many
non-SAP,
EDI,
no? Okay.
yeah,
Like example, Excel, Tally, and Java, some other applications. Huh?
Okay.
No, Anil Kumar, what I'm saying here is
Yeah, okay.
we are having IDOC here. Okay, for
Yes.
example, we are the customer, someone is a vendor. Okay,
Yeah.
we have IDOC. We are sending this IDOC to the vendor. In that
Okay.
case, we are converting this IDOC into EDI format. First, we are converting IDOC into EDI X12 format, and this X12 format again we are converting into IDOC. Why we are doing this 2 times? Anyone know?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually there is a sender system and receiver system, right?
Correct.
So in the sender system, that is inbound. In the inbound delivery, actually this IDOC which we have created is converted into this file format. So this is done in the sender, and at the receiver point of view, that is in the outbound delivery, this whatever the file format is converted, that is again converted into IDOC at the receiver side. So with the help of this middleware, this file is transferred from sender to the receiver. It is completely related to communication.
Okay. I got it. This process will happen in receiver's point of view.
Yeah. Yes. Receiver and sender, actually both point of view.
Yeah. This one, see, converting IDOC to EDI will happen in sender point, sender system.
Yeah.
This
Again,
middle,
this file format is converted into IDOC in the receiver side.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will happen. IDOC converted into EDI file in X12 format in sender system, and then middleware after receiving in what is this receiver's system, it will translate X12 file into IDOC, and then IDOC to SAP system. That is the process in EDI. What are the process types of EDI? EDI has mainly 2 processes, inbound and outbound. So in this, what happens in the outbound process? So outbound process, this is the steps involved in this outbound process. So application document is created. Earlier I said no, there will be application document in the data generation. Once it generates, that IDOC is generated. Then IDOC is transferred from SAP to operating system layer. After that, IDOC is converted to EDI format. Just now we discussed it, EDI. Then EDI document is transmitted to the business partner. Then EDI subsystem reports status to the SAP. This entire process is nothing but this application layer, distribution layer, communication layer. This is the process here involved. Application generated data is there. IDOC it converted to IDOC. Then IDOC is transferred to the SAP through operating system layer. Then IDOC is converted to the EDI standards. Then IDOC, this document is transmitted to the business partner to the SAP. This is the feedback, whether received or not. These things here. The inbound process, who is going to explain?
It's me, Mohan.
Fine. Shall I disconnect sharing?
Okay, fine. Okay.
Just continue. Mohan,
Okay.
Yeah, Gopi.
just continue. Just share your screen, continue, and you guys are just for.
Okay, if they are not preparing any special sheet, then I will share the screen. If you are preparing any sheet or anything, you can share the screen.
Yeah.
Is it fine to share the screen?
Oh, fine, Mohan. Just continue.
Continue then. Okay.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Anil Kumar, and remaining part just now my friend Mohan explained very well about what is ALE and what are the advantages and what are the process of ED and what happens in the outbound process. So now I will continue from the what happens in the inbound process. Before going to the what happens in the inbound process, what is inbound? So it's a process involved moving material goods into the supply chain and security inventory from the even business ladder and afterwards will sell. So if it comes to the process, so normally what is the resource is required for the manufacturing side? So once we decided some of the some examples, just I'm experienced in the cement industry. So normally before manufacturing the cement, so we require some raw materials. So like that, one of the raw materials will make it list of that one. What is that? Is that comes under the source. So for making the cement is one of the raw materials required. No, so that suppose example it's a fly ash. So one of the raw material for the cement manufacturing. So and after that, what is the second step is purchasing, and third step is transporting, and it comes on the final comes to the warehouse. So after warehouse, so here what is the inbound process? Inbound process is just like a vendor. So vendor creations. Okay. So now will come under the what is here. The first step is EDA transmission is received. So EDA transmission is received. So it is the EDA means so electronic data interchange. So it is a business information using a standard format of process which allows one company to another company electronically rather with a paper. So business entities conducting the electronically. And so the second is EDI document is converted into IDOC. So here the EDI document is converted into IDOC. So normally you know the IDOC means intermediate document. It's, in the word itself is there intermediate. So this is just acting like a mediator. So suppose example we are converting the non-SAP to SAP. So suppose example we have some of the non-SAPs are there. So some of the various accounting softwares are there. So like the Tally, Excel, so etc. etc. So they are interchanging in the IDOC way. So transfer data to from SAP system application from the external systems. So IDOC is an acronym for intermediary document. The purpose of IDOC is to transfer the data information from SAP to other systems. So it is a transfer of SAP to non-SAP to SAP is done. And so then so IDOC is transferred in SAP layer. Okay, so that the application document is been be created. So then application document can be viewed clearly. So comes to the next question. What is a RFC destination? So here RFC destination means it's a remote functional call. What is RFC? RFC means it is a remote functional call used to define the characteristics of communication links to a remote system on which function needs to be executed. So here what is the RFC? Is the RFC destination used during the communicating through the ALE processing, application link enabling processing. When receiver determines the identifying the communication, so the RFC defines the physically communication to the remote destination. And comes to this question number 8, that is what is a message in control in SAP? So the message control component enabled us to encapsulate business rules without having to write ABAP programs. So here some of the essential features. So some of the essential features of this something in the business can be without helping from the ABAP consultants. And comes to the 9th question. What are the types of records in SAP IDOCS and where this information is stored. So here there are three types of records are the SAP in the ALE docs. So that one is control records and data records and status records. So if it comes on the control records, is a standard of ALE integration technology is a transparent table in the SAP application which stores the control record. There is control record. So that is EDIDC means it's a control data, so control record. So we can see that in the transaction codes of the SC16 to the view the data in the table, and SC11 the transaction code for the table structure. So, and second is data records. IDOC is stored in the standard of EDIDO. So what is the So it is a what is EDIDD means data recorded structure, IDOC structure. So if the application data which contains the data is recorded normally. So and comes to the status of record. So IDOC is stored in the standard of table EDIDS. So EDIDS means it's a data recorded in the IDOC structure. So this gives the information about the various stages the IDOC based the. So and comes to the last question, that is what is a port and what are the types of ports? Mohan, can you scroll that? Yeah. So a port is a communication channel through which message can be sent or received in SAP. The port types are the TRFC port and the file port. If the both sender and receiver mention the TRFC port, data is sent via RFC connections. And if, however, a file port is mentioned, the IDOC is written in the flat file at the specified location at the sender system. Then a FTP transfer should be done from the location receiver system, the middleware that will send the file to the receiver system. So the transaction is maintained ports in the WE21. This server port. So that's it, friends.
Yeah. Next, who is 11 to 15?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ramara. Gopi,
Yeah.
have you mentioned my name from 10 to 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will continue.
Okay.
Question number 10 is, what is a message type? Message type, you will find the message type is always associated with the IDOC type. Okay. The message type is used just to specify the kind of information that a system can send or receive from one system to another system. Message type belongs message type. This message type says the which type of data you are transferring, like whether yes, different types of messages will be there for different type of transactions. What is your partner profile? To be able to communicate with a partner with the IDOC interface, each system needs to maintain a partner profile. And a partner profile, it is a mechanism by which the system can specify what kind of messages it can send or receive. So to transfer data from one system to another system, partner profile is compulsory. It is need to create. So and this partner profile says which data you can send or receive. So partner profile you can create and maintain through W20. And question number 13 is, what is a distribution model in ALE document? The distribution model describes how ALE messages flow between different logical systems. This will be, yes, you can mention the sender or receiver logical system and the message type to be distributed, and also distribute the IDOC based on the certain conditions by using distribution model. Distribution model means this ALE message. Yes, can you go to the, yeah. How to create a custom IDOC? There are so many steps like below to create IDOC, custom IDOC. First one is creation of segment types. We can create these segment types through W31 and creation of IDOC type. To create this one, we have to run T code of W30 to create custom IDOC type and creation of logical message. For this, we need to use the W81 T code. Through this, we can create a logical messages based on our requirement. And linking of message type and IDOC type. Through the T code of W82, we can link the between message type and IDOC through this T code. These are the steps to create a custom IDOC. And next one is, what is the whole process to send custom IDOC from source system to destination system? Yes. To these, some of the below steps are there, and common configuration of both sides means receiver and sender. These are common configuration we need to set up. First one is create a logical system name through cell T code, and you need to set up RFC destination to the SM59, and we need to define a post. We need to define port to destinations to the T code of W21. And next one is in source system. In source system, we have to create segment creation through W31 and basic IDOC type we need to create through W30, and message type we have to create message type through W81, and we have to assign message type to IDOC type. So we have to link to these both through W82. And distribution model, we have to mention distribution model in BD64 and writing a report program through the SC38 T code. And we need to create partner profile W20 and message control through NACE. And last one is check IDOCs through W02 and W05. These are from basic system, and in destination system means it is a source system. Next one is destination system. In destination system, we have to create FM area, that is through SC37. And next one is assign FM to logical message type to the W57 T code. And next we have to do define IP method for inbound document inbound through FM BD51. And next one is create process code. We have to create a process code through the W42. And next one is generate partner profile. We need to create a partner profile generate through BD64. And how can you create a plot file from IDOC generator through transaction code of W90 for outbound processing? For this, you have to choose a standard outbound processing and need to send the created IDOC file to your file. And port type file is maintained in a transaction code W20 and W21. Yes.
Yeah, next. Who is next? 16 to 20. Who is next? Vasavi garu, for which number to which number you are?
From 30 to 35.
Ramana garu?
I think 20 to 25. 25.
Meenakshi?
20 to 25.
I think Ramana garu 15 to 20 for you, I think so.
15 to 25.
Yeah, 15 to 20.
15 to, okay, I will continue. Question number 16, right?
Yeah, continue. Question number 16 to 20.
How can you create a plot file from IDOC generated through transaction code W19 for outbound processing? The answer is choose the standard outbound processing, which means we have to choose first standard outbound process, and we have to send the already created IDOC file to the our file. Then port type file is maintained in transaction code. The T code is WE20 and W21. We have two transaction codes. T codes here W20 and W21. Next, how do we create a filter group for message type? The answer is to create a filter group, implement a transaction code. To create a filter group, implement and transaction T code is BD F9 and BD95. We can create filter code through BD59 or BD95. We have again here we have two transaction codes. Next question is, how do you search error lines with the IDOC file? The answer is tables EDI D4 includes all the header and segment data of an IDOC file. We have to use a transaction code SC16 to data browser to the table. Another alternative is we have to implement a transaction code WE09 or W10. It is retrieve IDOC file that match the condition we input in segment field and value. The next question is, how do you view that the IDOC file status history? The answer is we have to select the IDOC file with the transaction code W02. We have to double click on the IDOC file. If we want to, if we wish to display on the left side, we will have both the IDOC files, content segments, and the status history, successive status values. By selecting on the status, we will receive even more details such as time and user ID. The next question is, what is an IDOC? An IDOC intermediate document. It is a vehicle that is used to transfer data from system to from one system to another. IDOC is not a technology. IDOC is not a technology of sort, but is just a container that holds data. It holds data in a structural format in the fields of the segments. IDOC is, I think we send data from one system to another system. SAP to non-SAP and non-SAP to SAP. That's it, guys.
Yeah, next 21 to 25.
Sir, no. What is IDOC type? What is IDOC type? IDOC type is nothing but a collection of one or more structure defined in system with specific fields. It does not hold data. However, an IDOC is something that holds the values and fields of the structure defined by the IDOC type. We can use transaction code WE0. For example, the here Anna Mucheva, Gopi Anna. Hello?
Yeah, you can. Hello.
Anna, వినిపిస్తుంది.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you can continue. 21 from 21 to 22.
What is an
22.
IDOC extension? You can even have an IDOC extension in which you can use the existing basic IDOC type and add extra segment fields. Usually we extend. నేను షేర్ చేస్తాను
Yeah.
స్క్రీన్ అన్న.
Mohan Rao garu, just scroll down. Yeah, she is discussing 20 seconds. Okay, continue.
What is the difference between an IDOC and IDOC type? IDOC type, it is nothing but it indicates the SAP formats. It's to be used to the transfer data from business transactions, and IDOC is a real business process in the from an IDOC type. An IDOC type can transfer the several messages. There are the logical messages. The corresponding to the different business processes. Like use the ALE components. AL means application link enabling. The communication between logical system and logical system R/3 or non-SAP system. How to the 25th.
Yeah, upside. How to not? Go to the up. Scroll up, Mohan Rao.
Okay.
Gopi, 25th question only, na? 25th.
That
Yeah,
is 26th question. Question number 26 you are showing.
How can debug retime?
Yeah. How can debug runtime IDOC?
Yes.
So that's it. I can't explain.
When it comes to the debugging, I believe we can make use of.
Yeah, next 26 to 30. Who is going to explain? Yeah, 26 to 30. Who is going to explain? Swami garu, Divyanjali garu, Parthiva Krishna.
Yeah, shall I go on?
Yeah, you can.
26, right?
Yeah.
How to reprocess error IDOCS? We can reprocess error IDOCS using program RBD again. Okay, through this program we can reprocess the IDOCS which got error. Okay, can we send the IDOC to multiple subsystems. If you are
50
sending,
error message, right?
sorry,
51 status 51 is an error message, right? Status
I don't.
51 message number ranges.
Correct.
51.
This is error message only that we can reprocess through this program RBDAD again.
And if in case 52 or 50 message types, whenever it comes, we'll do same program. Anyone? In case we get a status of 50 or 52, 53 is a success, right? 53 is a success, IDOC. And if in case 50 or 52 error message will be comes, is the same program. Anyone?
Gopi, your voice is fluctuating.
Yeah, my question is, if in case we get an error for 52 and 50 error messages, the status, okay, those are also errors. In case we get those errors, we will run the program like same these RBTA again, RBT again same program we can run this. Or any
Yeah, that I
other.
don't know. I will do some research. I'll check and I'll update in tomorrow's class. If anyone know, can explain it straight away.
Yes. Okay, guys, gather that question. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can continue. Aswita.
Okay. Actually, just now I have Googled as you are asking about it. So what I got there is I just read it.
Okay.
The successful creation of an inbound IDOC is denoted by status 50. So
Okay.
they mean that inbound IDOC created successful. If we get status 50, it means that inbound IDOC is successfully created.
Mm-hmm.
Doc added if the incoming IDOC creates the application document successfully, IDOC goes into status 53.
Okay.
Actually, this IDOC 50 is meant to add an IDOC. I mean, adding a IDOC is done through. If adding is done successfully, then the status 50 will come.
See, what I understand here is if the status 50 is coming, that means we have received the IDOC from the sender, which means we received the inbound. It's an
Yes.
inbound process, right? Which means we
Yes.
received
Yes.
the IDOC. Yeah,
Huh.
that status is showing 50.
Yeah.
Successfully received.
Yeah.
That is the meaning of it.
If it goes to status 53, it means that application document posted. Okay. Next question. Can we send the IDOC to multiple subsystems? If you are sending one IDOC to more systems, then we have to create one sender logical system and more receiver logical systems in T code SALE. After then, we will send in T code BD64. So here they mean that IDOC can be sent to multiple subsystems. For sending that, we have to generate uh, one sender logical system and more receiver logical systems. These logical systems will be generated in SALE T code, and this IDOC will be sent through BD64 T code. Okay. What is the main difference between ALE, IDOC, and BAPI? ALE IDOCs are used for asynchronous information interchange, while BAPIs are used for synchronous information interchange. Okay. Actually, I have not went through this before. So, can anyone do anyone know about synchronous information and asynchronous information?
Okay, where it will becomes means in LSMW, IDOC and BAPI will be came into the picture. Maybe I think so. Right? Am I correct?
Even
No,
I
we
don't know.
have to do some research on this because it's saying some synchronous and asynchronous data, and that too ALEs and BAPIs that we need to have to do Google it, then we will know what does it mean.
In LSMW, it will become in that area regarding that ALE and IDOC. Sorry, BAPI and
Yeah.
Just if we know what is asynchronous and synchronous, then we will come to know the
yes,
meaning.
yes. Okay. Go to the next question.
Okay. I have Googled. Please listen. What is there in that? In synchronous processing, the message flow waits for a response from the adopter. Okay. In asynchronous processing, the SAP application does not wait for a response, and the adopter does not have to be available when the SAP application makes the function call. Okay, here they are saying that synchronous means uh, synchronous information means I will explain in Telugu. సింక్రనస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే, ఏ దానికైతే రెస్పాన్స్ మనం ఎక్స్‌పెక్ట్ చేస్తామో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సింక్రనస్. అండ్ అసింక్రనస్ మీన్స్ వి వోంట్ వెయిట్ ఫర్ ద రెస్పాన్స్ అన్నమాట. అని ఉంది ఇక్కడ గూగుల్ చేసుంటే. సో
Okay.
యాహ్! సో ఇట్ మీన్ దట్ అసింక్రనస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అంటే ఏ దానికైతే మనం రెస్పాన్స్ ఎక్స్‌పెక్ట్ చెయ్యమో అప్పుడు మనం ఐడాక్స్ వాడతాము. ఇఫ్ వి ఆర్ ఎక్స్‌పెక్టింగ్ ఎనీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దెన్ వి యూజ్ బాపీ ఐ థింక్.
Okay.
Okay, next one. How do you correct and reprocessing the IDOC? If we have any error in IDOC, then we can edit it by using WE02 T code. After that, you can reprocess the corrected IDOC by using BD87 T code. Okay, for editing IDOC, we use WE02 T code, and for reprocessing the corrected IDOC, we use BD87 T code.
Yeah,
Okay.
first we need to correct it, then we
Yeah.
have to reprocess it.
Reprocess, yeah. Okay. How to reprocess the edited IDOCs? We can reprocess edited IDOCs using program RBDAGAIE SC38 program. Okay. I think we have to remember all these programs.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, when we are talking about this reprocess now, I remembered one thing. If anyone has objection, you can tell me. See, while doing APP, proposal run and payment run, if we done any mistake, the same process will apply there also. If we have done any error, we have error in proposal run, we have run it, that process has executed. Later we found that as an error, we have to correct it. In that case, straight away we cannot correct. So first what we have to do, we have to reprocess it. Before that, we need to, the same process will apply. We have to means we have to reverse the entry, then we have to correct it, then we have to reprocess that payment. Like that it will happen.
Yeah, it's true.
Here also same thing. So that's why I remembered and I just told.
Okay.
And one more repros process for a different IDOC number. There is one more T code. Anyone knows? BD87 is on the same IDOC number. That's a reprocess is BD87. And one more reprocess for a different IDOC number. One more T code will be there for different. Anyone?
No idea.
WE19 for different IDOC number reprocess. Okay, these are the
So you mean to say this BD87 is only for what
Same.
error in IDOC using
error in
W02?
IDOC for same IDOC number. Okay, for reprocess purpose we can use BD87. For different IDOC number, we need to reprocess that the T code is WE19. Okay, these are the interview questions, but these two questions. If in case anyone asks, don't forget these questions. These two.
Yeah. See, one
I
thing
have
still
one
have the
doubt.
I didn't get
If
clarity.
we get error in one particular IDOC, then what is the need of changing the different IDOC? What is the use of different IDOC uses?
Actually, whenever any errors will be came, we need to check it with WE02. Actually, we discussed previous question.
Yeah.
So at that area, we need to reprocess for BD87. If in case we need to check it for a different IDOC for reprocess purpose, okay, whenever we do, we can do a WE19.
Okay. Here actually what I did not understand is what is the different IDOC?
Different IDOC numbers. It's for example, it's the same error, right? Whenever it will become same error, same IDOC reprocessor, when it will be in a BD87. If in case if you rectify that mistake in a WE02, okay. If in case if you want to do any some other IDOC number, you need to reprocess at that time. We need to do a WE19.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Yeah, up to 30 I have completed.
Yeah. Anyone continue 31 to 35?
One more doubt here. Hello.
Yeah.
See here, we have done error. There is an error in IDOC. So we edited in W02 and we reprocessed that in BD87 code. Okay,
Yeah.
here if you see, we can reprocess edited IDOCs using program RBDA GAIE SE38 program. So what is the difference between these two? Here also we are reprocessing, here also we are reprocessing.
Yeah, I think
Before
yeah.
what I understood is that BD87 is the T code. In that T code, by using RBDAGIE program, we do that reprocessing.
No. It's a completely different actually. The reprocess means whenever the rectify the mistake in W02, we'll rectify. For example, we need to see that IDOC is successful or not, right? Whenever we change that mistakes, whatever you did in W02. So after that, we need to reprocess whether it is a successful or not. We need to check it that in that area that is a BD87. We need to run that reprocess that particular IDOC.
Yeah, this is a normal process. Okay.
Yeah, that is normal process. For in case if if we check any there is a program will be there when for example any error will be came whenever we need to edit. After that we need to check it. This is a program. Okay, whether it is a mistake or still it will be in any process will be happen like that.
Okay, it is a standard program. If we want to run any error write-offs, then we can run this
Yes.
program, right?
Yes. Okay. Is there anyone to continue remaining questions? We can continue, or else we can wind up the session. We can gather more information regarding that. Some of the peoples are didn't explain, and we need to gather few more depth way some of the questions.
Yeah. Anyone prepared, then we can they can continue to explain today.
Yeah.
If not, we can.
If anyone have to explain some more detailedly in a particular questions, you guys are continue. Or else we can gather one more day and again we can discuss these questions. Some of the questions will be there. And remaining questions.
These are very depth. These are very depth questions.
Yes, exactly. If we gather these questions, you will definitely try to give an answer to the interviewer whenever you discuss questions in IDOC you faced. You definitely give an answer.
Yeah. And we need more people participation in this. Like we have very few people are talking. Me, Gopi, and some other 2 people, Anil Kumar and all. That left.
Everyone try to be and participated here, and no need to worries. Gather more information, and so many people are gathered within a fraction of minutes, fraction of seconds through Google. You guys are good, giving a good replies for that particular questions, whatever we are struck. So that is good way. Yeah, you guys are participated well, and remaining peoples are here to participate good way, and it will be good for all. Okay, guys. Yeah. Anyone want to discuss anything more?
We are continuing this topic for tomorrow also, right?
Yeah, we can continue for tomorrow also. We can go through if you guys have any. I will share one of the document to you guys. There's a completely IDOC related stuff will be there. Okay, after this session, I will share. And if anyone have interested, gather more about for a particular IDOC. Okay, you guys are given a presentation. It is benefit for our remaining also. If you guys are good at IDOC and DME, you definitely selected in interview 2 or 3 days experience. So don't forget and be focused on IDOC and the DMA also, as well as already Vasavi Garu share some IDOC related stuff. It is available.
Gopi, one more Chanu sir has shared one more that is website link that is from 99 Guru, I think so. So just that one I missed that one. So I just referred for the go by searching of Google a little bit of information I gathered that one. So I didn't get to the depth of information for that one. So that's the problem I get with it. So
what's the question? Which question?
No, for this one for IDOC. Sir has shared one website link.
Anil Garu, yesterday I shared that link. Someone asked, I shared that link only I shared yesterday.
One of our teammates has shared that one.
Yeah, this link only I shared.
Oh yes, exactly. Right on. No. Yesterday they didn't watch the channel.
Okay, fine. This one only I referred.
Okay.
Okay, Mohan Rao Garu, stop the recording.